This is the Roulette Master, and I have a really good correction video for you today. This was sent in by one of my subscribers, Daniel, who says he never loses playing roulette. And he said that the video that I did yesterday had some errors in it, and he wanted you to see the real way that he never loses playing roulette. So let's jump right into it, and I'll show you the differences. So you need black, red, or black, black, red, or red, red, black, black to start. It's a trigger. So we have red, black right now, and that means we're going to bet on black for $10. Now, what we did in the original video was that we didn't stay with follow the winner until we were in profit, and that's the first change. So we got a win there, and now we're up $10. So now we need another trigger basically each time. So we would spin again and see what we get here. Again, we need red, red, black, 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 red, red, black, red, black, red, or red, black to start. So we need to keep spinning until we see those. And if you're not somewhere that that's possible, you might have to sit out for a little bit, but let's go ahead and see what we have here. Okay, now we have black, black, red, red. That's one of his triggers. And that's going to trigger us to go black for 10, which is opposites. And we're going to stay with that until we're in profit. So we're not going to switch. Okay, we got the win. So now we're going to look for another trigger. So now we have black, red, red, black. That's not a trigger, so we need to spin again. Again, it needs to be one of those four combinations. And now we have a 32 red. Okay, now we have red, red, black, red. Let's spin again. And let's keep looking for one of those triggers, and we'll start again. That's a 14 red. So now we have red, black, red, red. Still need to keep spinning. Again, we need either back and forth with 4 in a row on on chops, or we need 2 red, 2 black, or black 2 and or 2 black, 2 red. Now we have black, red, red, red. So let's keep spinning here. And that's a 31 black. Okay, so we still don't have anything. The only issue I have with this is that we're going to do a lot of waiting around to hit one of these triggers. And now we have red, red, black, black. So we finally are ready to bet again. And we would bet on red for 10. We're up $20 right now. And we're going to do this until we get in profit. Okay, and when we went on the first one, we're always in profit, so that means we look for another trigger again. But I hope you understand that when it's like red, red, black, black, we start red and go opposites until we're in profit. And then if it's like black, red, then you would go red and follow the winner until you're in profit. So again, that's one of the major differences. Also, something with the zeros, which I'm going to share that I didn't do correctly in the first video. So now we need to spin again without betting and find another trigger. It's a 6 black. And again, Daniel also does odd and even at the same time, but I think you need to learn how to do it on red and black first, and then you can add odd and even in. But let's go ahead and spin again. That's a 7 red. Okay, so now we have black, red. That's a trigger. So now we would go for red, and that would be for 10. And now we're going to stay on follow the winner until we get back in profit. So again, if we win the first one, we're in profit. There's a 28 black. That's a loss. So again, we're staying on follow the winner now. So we're going to be on black for $20. Again, the first two are the only ones that double, for those of you that haven't seen the original. And that's a 24 black. We got the win, and if you win on one of those first three, then you just restart. And now we need another trigger. So let's see how much we're up. We're up $40 and spin. So again, the only thing I could see being an issue is having to wait around a lot to place your bets. But right now we have a red and 3 black, so let's spin again. And now we have a black 8. We have 4 in a row black. So let's spin. It's a 22 black. And we'll spin again. The only good part about this is we're not losing on this horrible color streak here. So I hope that that at least makes you feel good about that. Now we have black red. Let's spin again. And let's see if we get a black here. Nope, that's another red. So now we have 2 reds in a row. We need, actually, let me check that. We might have a trigger here. It's a 20 black. Okay, so we actually did have a trigger there. We had black, black, red, red, and I missed that one. So after that 25 red, we should have bet black, and we would have won that one. So we would have to be spinning again for another trigger. But we should be up $50 if we go with the way the system's being played. So let's spin again. Now we need another trigger. Okay, so we have another one. We have 2 reds and then 2 blacks. That means the next bet is going to be opposite, which is red. And we're going to stay on opposites until we're in profit. So here we go. That's a red 7. And if we don't make it to the zeros, then I will share with you the correction on the zeros as well. And now we need to spin again until we have another trigger. We're up 50. And here we go. On the original video, I went back and forth on follow the winner and opposites depending on what hit next. And you just have to follow through with that until you're in profit according to Daniel. Right now we don't have a trigger yet. Let's spin again. And let's see what we get here. There's a 23 red. So now we have another trigger. We have black, red, black, red. So that means now we play follow the winner red. Because if it's choppy like that on the 4 that trigger it, then you go with follow the winner. And then we stay on follow the winner all the way till we're back in profit. And we got the win there. So now we're up $60. And let's spin again till we have another trigger. I'll cover those triggers again for those of you that might have missed it at the beginning. Okay, so we either need 2 red, 2 black, 2 black, 2 red, or we need black, red, or red, black, red, black. And those are the combinations for the trigger. There's a 35 black. And then I'll go over to how you respond to that with follow the winner or opposite. Okay, there's another trigger. We have 2 red, 2 black. So the next one would be red on opposites, and we'd stay on opposites until we are in profit. So if you have what we have there, you would start with opposites. If your trigger was choppy, then you would start with follow the winner. And we won again. We're up 70. And by choppy, I mean like black, red, black, red. And now let's spin again till we have our next trigger. But I'm glad I could do this correction video for Daniel because he said it didn't quite show his system correctly. And always want to make sure I get it right. So let's keep going here. He says he's never loses with this. So that's pretty cool. Right now we have a red and 2 black. Let's see what we get here. 9 red. Okay, we still don't have a trigger. And I know for those of you playing at tables with dealers, waiting for a trigger can last a long time. It's not quite as bad if you're online or something, or playing automated where you could just play for quarters. But he says it's worth the wait. So Let's wait for our next trigger. We're actually doing pretty well for having to wait so far. So don't have a trigger yet. And again, our balances, we're up 70. And it's not always the worst thing if you're sitting out and you see stuff that would have made you lose money. And let's see, now we have 3 black and a red. Let's keep going until we have another trigger. So 33 black. So now we have 4 in a row black. Again, we need 2 black, 2 red, black, red, something like that to trigger us. And there's a 6 black. But again, just like before, we missed out on all the really long strings of color because we were sitting out. So that's pretty cool part of this, is that every time we've had a long run like that, it's we haven't lost anything. So that could be one of Daniel's secrets there. And that's a 9 red. Now we have 2 black, 2 red, and these triggers are coming faster than I thought. So now we would start black with opposites and then ride that out until we get back in profit. Okay, we lost that one. So we'd still be on opposites for 20. Again, the first 2 are the only ones you double. Then I'll go over the rest of the progression and what we do with zeros that's different after we get to a $60 bet. But we got the win, so now we would wait for the next trigger. And definitely hang in there for that, because he definitely has a progression on the zeros that you're not going to want to miss. So let's wait for our next trigger here. And I really do like how we're missing out on all the long color runs. That's pretty cool, because that's what usually gets you playing roulette. So it's an 18 red. Okay. And doing it his way has definitely made me realize that. So definitely leaning more towards the way he does it for sure. And here we go. And like some of my friends on Slotmaster 316 say, slow money is better than no money. So that's definitely true. If you ever watch Slotmaster 316, then you'll see that a lot. And let's spin again. Okay. Let's spin again. Okay, we don't quite have a trigger yet. But it's fun to have people that you gamble with at the casino, even if they're playing games that you're not playing, just to meet up with them and have a good time. So those guys make it a lot of fun for me to go to the casino. And I just really like the environment of a brick and mortar casino. So 25 red. Still looking for our next trigger, but really we've done, like I said, done pretty well profit-wise so far for having to set out all these spins. Now we have another trigger, red, black, red, black. That means now we're going to go to black for 10, and we're going to stay on follow the winner until we're in profit. That's a 3 red. So then we would switch to red for 20. And again, the first 2 times you lose, you double. After that, you don't, and I'll go over that. That's a 19 red. And we got the win. So now we're up $90. So this is working pretty well. Now we would wait for our next trigger. And I'm going to share the total progression and the zero progression here pretty soon. So definitely hang around for that. And I'm starting to like this more and more the more I play it. So maybe slow money is better than no money. And here we go. Still looking for that trigger. Again, the trigger's red, black, red, black, black, red, black, red, 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 black, black, or black, black, red, red. And I accidentally clicked out there, and so I'm still at the same place we were before in the bets, but it did eliminate my balance, but we were up $100. we have another trigger, 1933, 36, 28. So that would mean the next bet would be black on Follow the Winner. Let me switch back to $10 bets. Sorry about that, guys, but that's all right. I think you guys have a good idea of this. I'm going to go over the progression now and then what to do with the zeros as well. And let's go over all of that now because you guys could see it worked really well. The total progression is 10, 20, 40, 60, 100, 170, 290, 480, 810. It's a $2,000 bankroll. If you get past the $40 bet, then you need to win twice, and you go back one after you get a win. Now, the other thing is, once you get to a $60 bet, you're going to start betting on zero, and you're going to bet on a 60, 100, 170 bet, you're going to bet $10 on zero. And then on the 290 bet, you'd bet 20 on zero. On the 480 bet, you'd bet 30 on zero. And then on the 810 bet, you'd bet 40 on zero. So that's another part that Daniel wanted me to cover for you guys. But I really enjoyed the changes that he told me that I needed to make on this. I think the best thing was that anytime a long run of red or black came along, we were sitting out and didn't hurt us. So that was pretty cool. And I definitely like that aspect of it. But let me know down in the comments what you guys think. And I would love to hear from you. Again, I'll go over that one more time. It's 10, 20, 40, 60, 100, 170, 290, 480, 810. And if you get past the $40 bet, you need to back up after a win and win twice. So for instance, if you were on 170 and you won, you would need to go back to 100, and then you would need to get 2 wins before restarting or be in profit. So again, the other change from the beginning that was really important is that once you get one of those triggers, you stay on that until you get back in profit. You don't switch from Follow the Winner back to chops or anything like that. So that's definitely important too. But I hope, Daniel, I hope you like this remake. And I do think the system is much better this way. So thank you for letting me know. And you guys let me know if you have a system like this that works really well. I would love to see it and showcase it on the channel. That's what the channel is all about. And this community is just so great. I love you guys. You make it really fun for me. And that's why I like to do this every day. So thanks again. And also, if you are having trouble navigating the videos, there's a playlist coming up here you can click on that'll help you navigate through the videos. Also, if you haven't joined the TRM fan club yet, it's only 99 cents a month. You're going to get a badge, custom emojis, and best of all, you're going to get really quick responses to your questions and comments when you send them in. And again, for only 99 cents a month, you can sign up for that in the description by clicking on the link and clicking join. So if you want to do that, that's fantastic. And also, if you get a chance, check out theroulettemaster.com. There's some merchandise on there that you guys might like. And this is the Roulette Master, and have a great day, everybody.